friends, today I'm creating a countdown to Halloween project using our house box frame. So the first thing I'm going to do is get to painting this box frame, or I should say house box frame. I decided to paint it purple. I did 2 full coats, and then I went back and kind of touched up where it needed some paint, drying it in between. And you'll see that little transfer on the side. That's actually a countdown to Christmas transfer from last year. I'm so hoping this one comes back, but I love taking transfers and using them for something other than what they were intended for. Just gets a little bit more mileage out of your transfers. So after my paint is dry, I'm going to give it a quick coat of wax. Anytime I paint any surface, I use a little bit of a wax just to help protect my transfers, helps keep the paint from pulling up when you chalk on your surface. So like I said, I'm going to take this Countdown to Christmas transfer. It is used, but it's still very sticky, so I actually fuzzed it a little bit more. And then when I went to do this project, it dawned on me that there's only 25 numbers on this transfer, and I need to go to 31 for my Countdown to Halloween. So what I'm doing is I'm going to chalk all of the 2s in that last row, and I actually goofed up. I needed that last one to be a 3, but I will fix that later. So once I dry that row of numbers, I'm going to go back and I'm going to chalk the rest of the numbers with bright white chalk paste. And then once I'm done, I'll wash my transfer and go back and add in the numbers I need to give me 26 to 31. So this is a countdown to Halloween project. So I'm actually going to grab my Halloween porch sign transfer that has so many fun Halloween images on it. And I'm going to grab the Halloween and chalk that in rust. And unfortunately, I thought I was recording and I was not. So I don't have that in this video, but I chalked just that Halloween section. I fuzzed it real quick and then just chalked the Halloween. Isn't that fun? I love how that looks on the purple. So once I'm done, I need to fix that 30 at the bottom. I had accidentally chalked all 2s along the bottom and then realized that last number needs to be a 30. So because I waxed my surface, I was able to wipe that off easily. And then I went back and I added a 3 and a 0. And you can see it just kind of takes a little bit of maneuvering in that bottom part of the box frame. But I was easily able to add a 30. And then I'm going to go back later when we're done and add a cute little pumpkin for the 31. So what I'm doing now is I'm just taking a little bit of white paint and I'm just kind of dry brushing it along the edge just to kind of give it a little bit more texture. And then you'll see I have a little wooden stick right there that's kind of like a paint stick. And I painted that. I originally painted the other side, but it had too much paint on that for my liking. So I went back and did the opposite side. So now I'm going to chalk Countdown 2, drying in between. And on this transfer, the word 2 has a little scrolling on the top and the bottom. And originally I thought that would be too much, but when I pulled it up, I noticed that the word 2 kind of disappeared on that piece of wood. So I ended up leaving that on there. So while that is drying, I had an idea to use this Halloween porch sign again and put those cute little ghosts and the spider webs at the bottom with our new glow-in-the-dark paste. This paste is so much fun. I love it so much. So you'll notice it kind of has a transparent look as it dries. You can see it a little bit, but kind of like just a shadow, which in the daytime, that's fun, right? So once I do that, once I have that dried, I'm going to take the little pumpkin again from that Halloween porch transfer, and I'm going to use the rust paste and chalk that on some glitter foam. And I love using foam because you can easily cut it out and it helps give your projects dimension. I did this with the August Club Couture transfer project. So if you haven't seen that, make sure you go and look at that. But I love the glitter that's on that foam. So once that's done, I'm going to glue down my countdown countdown 2, and then also that cute little pumpkin at the bottom, and he's going to serve as my day 31. So cute. Um, so now what I'm doing is I grabbed one of these fun little cinnamon broomsticks. I actually picked this up last year at the grocery store for a project, and I didn't end up using it. So I cut a little bit of it off. This is going to be kind of like a mini broomstick, a witch broomstick that I'm going to use as my placeholder for my days. Just like the Countdown to Christmas project we had last year with the wreath. So I'm going to grab a couple magnets. I glued it to the back of this broom, and then I'll put the other magnet on the back of my surface, and then you can kind of slide it around and move it from day to day as you count down to Halloween. So I love how this project turned out. I love so much this glow-in-the-dark paste. It's a lot of fun. And you'll see here I added a little 31 to the pumpkin. Actually did that last minute, decided to do that. So I hope you enjoy this project. It was a lot of fun. Let me know what you think. And as always, thanks for watching.